Hello everyone, today I'm gonna discuss about plant hormones, which are growth responses in plants, and they are also known as phytohormones, I would say. And phytohormones means that plants hormone or the growth regulators which are very helpful for the plant to continue their metabolism, to continue their processes. Certain chemicals which are produced by plant have profound effect on their subsequent growth and development, such chemicals are called plant hormones, or I would say phytohormones. They are produced in young embryonic tissues as they are not found in a specific organ in plants. Plant hormones are also known as phytohormones and are chemical messenger which is produced by plants that regulate their growth and development. ये chemicals होते हैं जो कि plants की bodies produce करती हैं for their metabolism, for their growth, for their processes, for their development, for their reproduction, for their several other processes. There are 5 main classes of the plant's hormone. Okay, auxin, gibberellin, cytokinins, abscisic acid, and ethylene, or we can say ethene. Now I'm gonna tell you the one-line introduction to all of them, and then we are gonna go in detail. Auxins promote cell elongation and are responsible for apical dominance of the plant. Gibberellins stimulate stems elongation and fruit growth. Cytokinins promote cell division and delay synth. Abscisic acid inhibits growth and promotes seed dormancy. Ethylene promotes fruit ripening and stimulates the formation of the adventitious root. Means adventitious roots are those roots which provide the nutrients and which provide the water from the deep earth. Okay, from the deep earth surfaces. Plant hormones are produced in one part of the plant and are transported to another plant where they exert their effects. Okay. The concentration of the plant hormones in a specific part of the plant determines the plant's responses to the hormone. Plant hormones are involved in many plant processes including seed germination, root growth, leaf senescence, and fruit ripening and flowering. Now first of all we are going to discuss about auxin, then we have gibberellin, then we have their roles in detail, and then we have cytokinins, abscisic acid, ethylene. So we are going to discuss all of them. Okay, first of all we are going to go through the auxin. Auxin was first revealed by Fritzman in 1926, and it is a class of a plant growth substance which is both natural and synthetic. They were the first of the major plant hormones to be discovered and major coordinating signals in plant development. Means ये major plant hormone है जो कि पहले discovered हुए थे और major coordinating signals हैं plants में, plants की development में, plants की metabolism में, plants की different kinds of life processes. Auxin coordinate development at all levels in plants, from cellular level to the organs and ultimately the whole plants. Okay. Auxins are the class, now we are going to read it. Auxins are the class of the plant hormone that promote cell elongation and responsible for the apical dominance of the plant, as I have told you before. The most common auxin is indole 3-acetic acid, which is produced in the tips of the shoot and root. Okay, the most common auxin है वो है इंडोल 3-acetic acid जो कि tips of the shoots and roots में पाया जाता है. Auxins are involved in many plant processes including phototropism, gravitropism, apical dominance, and root initiation. And now we are later on going to discuss about their roles as well. Like here we have roles. Auxins promote cell elongation and are responsible for apical dominance of the plant. They are involved in many plant processes including phototropism, gravitropism, apical dominance, and root initiation. Auxins are produced in the tips of shoots and roots and are transported to other parts of the plants. The concentration of auxin in a specific part of the plant determines the plant responses to the hormones. For example, auxin promotes cell elongation in shoots by increasing the plasticity of the cell wall. They also inhibit the growth of the lateral buds, which allows the apical buds to maintain dominance and continue growing. In roots, auxin promote cell elongation and help to establish the root system of the plant. Auxins plays a very important role in plant. Like they are involved in cell division, they are involved in initiation of root, they are involved in abscisic, they are involved in root growth, development of the root system, they are involved in growth of the fruit, they are involved in parthenography, they are involved in apical dominance, they are involved in flowering, and several other roles are found in auxins. Like in cell division, it stimulates cell division, cell enlargement, and bring about increase in cell length of the plant. Also initiates development of adventitious root when applied at the cut base of the stem. Auxin is responsible for cell division. The tissue of ovary initiate to divide by auxin, and the ovary enlarge to develop this process, and it is called fruit setting. मतलब कि ये उन प्रोसेसेस में इन्वॉल्व है जिसमें हमारे पास पार्थेनोग्राफी भी होती है, ग्रोथ ऑफ फ्रूट भी होती है, सेल डिवीजन भी होती है, रूट सिस्टम भी बनता है, हमारे पास फ्लावरिंग भी होती है, एपिकल डोमिनेंस भी होती है. These all are one of the major functions of the plants, and auxins plays a very important. Parthenography का मतलब है कि that production of seedless fruits. Okay. Use of auxin also help in producing seedless fruits. Besides growth promoting function, auxin also has inhibitory effect on growth. Growth of apical buds inhibit growth of lateral buds beneath the stem. Okay, this phenomenon is called apical dominance. Okay, now we are gonna go through gibberellins. Gibberellins are the class of the plant hormone that stimulates stems, elongation, and fruit growth. They are also involved in seed germination, flowering, and leaf expansion. The most common gibberellin is gibberellic acid, which is produced in meristems of the plant. Gibberellin एक ग्रुप ऑफ केमिकल्स है जो कि सेल डिवीजन को प्रमोट करता है, सेल की elongation को प्रमोट करता है. Okay, gibberellin produces a wide variety of the effects on the plant. Okay, like ये सेल डिवीजन को स्टिमुलेट करता है, प्रिवेंट्स जेनेटिकल एंड फिजियोलॉजिकल डॉर्फिज्म, and they also mobilize food stored in the endosperm, and also produces enzyme amylase that converts starch into sugar, which is made available to developing embryo. ये स्टिमुलेट करते हैं फ्लावरिंग्स को भी, फ्रूट की डेवलपमेंट को भी, स्प्रॉटिंग को भी, ग्रोथ ऑफ पॉलन ट्यूब को भी, पार्थेनोग्राफी को भी. So these were the roles of the gibberellin, and now we are going to discuss in detail here by reading it. Okay, here we have gibberellin stimulates stem elongation and fruit growth. They are also involved in seed germination, flowering, and leaf expansion. मतलब leaf का चौड़ापन we can say, leaf का size बढ़ना we can say. Gibberellin are produced in meristems of the plants. Meristematic tissues में पाए जाते हैं plants के, and are transported to other parts of the plants. और बाद में ये transport होते हैं other parts of the plants में by different ways. The concentration of gibberellin in a specific part of the plant determines the plant response to the hormone. For example, gibberellin promotes stem by increasing the size and number of cells in the stems. They also promote fruit growth by stimulating cell division and elongation in fruit. In seed, gibberellin promote germination by breaking down the seed coat and promoting the growth of the embryo. Overall, auxin and gibberellin plays a critical roles in the growth and development of the plants and the regulation of their responses to the environmental stimuli. These both are those plant hormones that plays a vital role in plants' function, in plants' development, in plants' modification, in plants' growth. So now we are going to discuss others as well. Now we have cytokinins. Cytokinins are the class of the plant hormone that promotes cell division and delay senses. They are produced in the roots and transported to the other parts of the plant like gibberellin. Okay, cytokinins are involved in many plant processes including all division, shoot initiation and delay of leaf senses. Cytokinins are the group of the substance जो कि natural भी हैं, synthetic भी हैं, जो कि auxins के साथ react करते हैं to induce cell division. They are originally obtained from coconut milk and other sources like DNA, herring sperm DNA and yeast extract. हमारे पास एक नेचुरल अकरिंग साइटोकिन है जो कि कहते हैं जिसका नाम है zeatin, which was obtained in pure crystalline form from immature corn grains. और हमारे पास एक सिंथेटिक साइटोकिन है जिसे हम कहते हैं काइनेटिन and has the same effect as that of zeatin. हमारे पास साइटोकिनाइंस के डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ रोल्स हैं. इनिशिएट करता है रैपिड सेल डिवीजन, लेकिन जब तक हमारे पास ऑक्सिन होगा तो ये रैपिड सेल डिवीजन हो पाएगी. एज आई हैव टोल्ड यू दैट दे ऑल्सो कॉज डिलेड सेंसस मीन्स ओल्ड एज. ओके, ओल्ड एज. Detached leaves which would normally lose chlorophyll are prevented from becoming decolorized by their application, and they also break seed dormancy and promote fruit development in some species. अब now we have abscisic acid and ये एक प्लांट की हार्मोन है. जैसे कि हमारे पास जो पहले हमने पढ़ लिए जैसे कि गिबरेलिन, ऑक्सिन, साइटोकिनिन्स, दीज वर दी ग्रोथ रेगुलेटर्स. लेकिन ये जो है ये प्लांट्स की ग्रोथ को इनहिबिट करता है. ओके, इट इज़ द ग्रोथ इनहिबिटर फॉर द प्लांट एंड ये वक्त प्रोड्यूस होता है, ये उस वक्त प्रोड्यूस होता है जिस वक्त हमारे पास एडवर्स इन्वायरमेंटल कंडीशन हो जाती हैं, जैसे ड्राउट कंडीशन एंड एट ऑनसेट ऑफ द विंटर. इट इंड्यूसेस डोमेंसी इन बर्ड्स एंड सीड्स और ये स्टोमेटा को क्लोज कर देता है. ओके, और प्रोटेक्ट करता है बर्ड्स को, प्रमोट सेंसस विच इज़ ओल्ड एज. अब इसको यहाँ से थोड़ा रीड कर लेते हैं. एब्सिसिक एसिड इज़ अ क्लास ऑफ द प्लांट हार्मोन दैट इनहिबिट्स growth and promotes seed dormancy. Okay, it is produced in the responses to stress I would say that environmental conditions, and regulates many plant processes including stomata closure जाना, seed dormancy, seed को regulate करना, seed की growth को start करना, and response to environmental stress. Ethylene is a class of the plant hormone that promotes fruit ripening and stimulates the formation of the adventitious fruit. ये ripening of the fruit में involve होता है. We can say it to a most important role of the ethane gas in this. We can say it affects the permeability of the cell membrane. ये which allows the enzymes responsible for destroying chloroplasts, with the result that the red and yellow colors are unmasked and fruit assumes ripened color. Okay, it is also contributes to leaf abscission and also break dormancy of the buds and seeds in some species. It also initiates flowering in some plants like we can say pineapple. Ethylene is a class of the plant hormone that promotes fruit ripening, stimulates formation of adventitious fruit. ये एडवेंटिशियस रूट को स्टिमुलेट करता है या फिर आई वुड से एक्सपेंड करता है टू मोर डीपली टू द अर्थ. इट इज़ प्रोड्यूस इन रिस्पॉन्सेज टू स्ट्रेस एज एब्सिसिक एसिड and regulates many plant processes like fruit ripening, leaf abscission, and response to environmental stress. Each of these hormones plays a critical role in this growth and development of the plants and the regulation of their responses to environmental stimuli. So these were all the major plant hormones, and it is one of the most important topic of this chapter number 10 for the class 11, and hope you like the video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Let's Twinkle. Allah Hafiz.